Hey peeps, we are back. We are talking Love After Lockup, Season 4, Episode 35. Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks. Justine and Michael. So I'm just going to be upfront about this. So far, Justine and Michael are my favorite couple this season. For entertainment value, my favorite couple is Monique and Derek, of course. But for some reason, I am rooting for Justine and Michael. I don't know what it is, but I like them. And I have never really liked another Love After Lockup couple the way I like this couple. I mean, I don't know, was it season 3? I did like Christiana, John, not so much. But I liked Christiana. I am sad what happened to her. You know, currently she is back in jail. I mean, it's sad what happened to Christiana. Anyway, moving on. I really like them. And they're going to match. You know what I mean? They are going to match every episode, I think. They are going to wear the hats. They're going to have on the same outfit or the same color. I don't know. Something about it makes me laugh. I think it's kind of cute. I think it's a little extra too. But anyway, I like them. So I love that he sat down and had a conversation with her. So far, I think their communication is pretty good. He explains to her that his family really goes hard for him, and she explained to him that she goes hard for her daughter and her kids as well. And she didn't appreciate how his mom approached her. He asked her to apologize to his mom, and she said she would be willing to listen to his mom. She would also be willing to apologize to his mom as long as she also apologized to her. And I think that's only fair. I do believe that his mom does owe her an apology. She made a comment and she started crying a little bit that she was good enough for him when he was in jail and she was holding him down and taking care of everything that he needed while he was in jail. Why is she not good enough for him now that he's home? And I have to agree with her. That upset her quite a bit. And I'm thinking the same thing. If she was good enough for him when he was in, she should be good enough for him now that he's out. However, we all say, I'm saying we all, but I can only speak for myself, make comments on how we think that Monique is slightly insecure, you know, with her relationship with Derek. But I'm going to mention this and beat me up in the comments if you want to. But I think that Justine is a little insecure as well. The fact that he wants to go meet with his business manager, Mocha, and she has to be there too. And not only that, the way she was up on him, like they were conjoined at this meeting, was just a little too much. Like, move over a little bit. Let the man breathe. Can you give him 4 inches? It was too much. It really was. I realize that she wants to be with him. She wants to spend as much time with him as she possibly can. But honey, listen, you are going to have to give this man some space. At some point, he will need to go do things without you. So Mocha mentions to them, you know, he's got all these business connections and they should possibly move to Las Vegas. And Justine says, oh, she's down for that. Now, my thought is, didn't we find out that your daughter is 17? So she's probably in her senior year of high school. You can't just uproot this child from her senior year of high school to move to Las Vegas. I mean, I guess you can, but I wouldn't do that. And then Mocha mentions that he also needs to lose his wedding ring. And that's a no. You know what I mean? Back in the day, you had stars that came out and said, oh, you know, our record label didn't want people to know I was married. I think I remember seeing an interview with Montel Jordan when he was saying that he was married and in a relationship, but the record company didn't want people to know that. I get it back in the day. But this day and age, in 2023, hell no, people don't care. Some women don't care. Some women are real disrespectful, like, and they don't give a damn if a man is married. I'm just saying. I think that Mike should keep his ring on. I really do think that Justine and Michael can make it. They seem to be really patient with each other. They seem to understand each other. And it looks as if the love is really real between the two of them. However, I do think that she is showing some insecurities and she's a little pushy. And if she doesn't release the reins a little bit, that could cause him to want out. That's just my opinion. Get down in the comments, peeps, and let me know what do you think. Monique and Derek. So, honey, listen, Derek is officially wearing a GPS tracker. I said, well, damn. This man is seriously hemmed up. First, Monique has the tracker on your cell phone. Now you've been tracked by your PO. I mean, this man can't get a break. But it did turn out something good happened for Monique. They were unable to get into the casino. Well, Derek was unable to get into the casino. So you know what that means. She could put her money back into the ATM. And he didn't get the opportunity to spend more of her money down at the casino. So Derek and Monique go to the bank. Well, actually, they go to the Buckeye Credit Union down there in Cleveland. Derek says that he wants to open up his first checking account since he's gotten out of jail. And when they get there, he hands over the little piece of paper that he's using for his ID until he gets his actual ID. Here in Ohio, I don't know if they do that everywhere now, but you don't get your ID immediately anymore because they have those new special IDs. Now they give you a piece of paper and you hold on to it for a week and then they mail it to you. Anyway, he tells her that he needs a second piece of ID, so pull his birth certificate off her cell phone out of the email, and she's going through things and she can't find it and she can't find it. But wasn't it odd that it looked like the camera zoomed in on an actual copy of his birth certificate, so she really did have it and find it? He ended up using a check that he got from the prison as his second piece of identification. And when he gave the check to the man at the credit union, the guy said, you didn't get this money from your, illegal dealings. He says you didn't get this money from your illegal business, because if he would have messed up and dropped the dime that he got that money from illegal business, the bank would have escorted him the hell up out of there real quick. Okay, we have to turn you in. We've got paperwork to fill out. We can't take these illegal money here at the bank. Anyway, turns out that this dude was in prison and he managed to save $9,000 doing little odds and ends around the prison and training people, because that's what he does. He wants to get out and become a certified personal trainer. I said, well, look at here. Just in time for you to cash this check and pay Monique back for that $506 dinner the other night. Anyway, him and Monique did do a live, and he said that the show paid for that dinner. Now, I don't know if I believe that, because we've never heard any of the other, well, I can't say we, I've never heard any of the other participants on the show mention or say that the dinners and everything was paid for by the show. I'm just saying. He also mentioned that Monique does live in Chicago and he still lives in Cleveland. Now, listen, Monique's insecurity was at an all-time high in this episode, an all-time high. They are at the credit union. And he mentions that he was able to help this girl figure out how to use her crypto wallet. All of a sudden, Monique wants to know, well, who is she? Do you still talk to her? Girl, calm the entire fuck down. This is ridiculous. This would drive me out of a relationship. Now, I do realize that every now and again, you are going to get a little insecure, but this is over the top. Ma'am, calm down. I did appreciate that when he got to the credit union, he introduced her as his girl. Then when they got to the gym, he was showing her emotional support. They were working out, looking cute together. I said, look at this couple's workout. It was adorable. And then when they got finished, he gave her the big old high five, a hug, and a kiss right in front of everybody. Smack dab on the mouth. I said, this is great. This is great. He is showing her public affection. I love this. I love this. Now, what I didn't love about it is this whole thing going on with Derek's sisters and Monique. Now, it seems that Derek has not given his sisters his phone number. So they are using Monique's phone number to try to get in touch with him and harass the shit out of Monique. Leave this woman alone. Okay, so they are calling her. They are acting up. The one sister calls and he says that he's been busy. He's trying to focus on getting his ducks in a row, trying to get his life straight. He doing stuff. He busy. He's out having, expensive dinners on Monique's dime. Like, he's got stuff to do. And he doesn't have time to deal with people who wasn't there for him. You know what I mean? And the sister acted all nice, like she totally understands. She gets it and hangs up. Next thing you know, she's on Monique's phone acting a fool. Now, they posted pictures of him out on the Facebook and the Instagram trying to get him a new woman, talking shit about Monique. And Monique falls for all of this. Monique arguing back and forth, battling them on Facebook and Instagram, screaming and hollering through the phone, just all the bullshit. All the bullshit. First of all, ma'am, there's a block on the phone for a reason. You should have blocked both his sisters and anybody else who wanted to start some shit. You are too grown for this. She's in the car having a complete conniption. Him, I was shocked. He is the one who was the voice of reason. He is calm. He is rational. He said, Monique, we are grown. You have a choice. You can ignore them and focus on us, or you can keep doing this petty shit with them. This is ridiculous. It was too much. His sisters are acting more like girlfriends than sisters. It's weird. One of the sisters has sent a text message to her phone for him saying you said you don't want to deal with anybody who wasn't there for you when you were in prison. You made your choices. You're the one who ended up in prison. And he said, you know what? I don't want this negative energy. I don't want to read it. I don't want to hear about it. I just want to go on. And Monique cannot let it go. The next thing you know, she's in their hotel room and she's crying again. I said 2 episodes in the row where you are bawling your fucking eyes out. Stop the bullshit. Stop it. Now, I do realize that her feelings must be completely hurt because they are not only targeting their relationship, they're targeting her being overweight. And that hurts. I mean, when I was growing up, some kid said something about my weight and it brought tears to my eyes. I understand it. I really do. Nobody likes to be talked bad about. I think that she should just block them on everything. Block them on social media. Block them on your phone. You don't have to be bothered with them. Just move it along. Then at some point, one of the sisters is asking her where she's at. And when she hangs up, then the cousin calls. And is it just me or did anybody get suspicious? The cousin is calling her talking about, can you bring him over to Granny's? She's not doing well. We don't know if she's going to make it. If he could just stop by. And I said, oh my God, get him over to the Granny's. But then in the back of my mind, I was thinking, is this some kind of setup? Are you trying to get them to come to where the other sisters are? Because this isn't okay. No, ma'am. So when they get there, he goes in. And then when he comes out, the police are there. There's a white car with people in it that clearly know him because they said, hey, Derek. And then they're following them. They're in the car with production being followed. He don't want them to stop the car. Production don't know what to do. Monique is in the front seat talking about, I'm scared. I mean, it was crazy. You could look at the cameraman who was in the front seat who was sitting there. You could tell he was thinking to himself, I would be safer filming swamp people with the alligators than this. This is ridiculous. Anyway, I just can't believe this. This is crazy to me. Derek was the only one making sense. Calm down, relax, stop getting so upset. It's not that important. Ignore these people. You know what? I am wishing the best for Derek and Monique. I would love to see them work out. When they did do the live, when he mentioned that she's still in Chicago and he's in Cleveland, his sister did say that they haven't seen each other since they wrapped filming. She wanted to move to Cleveland and he said, I don't think it's a good idea for you to move here until I get my own place. And then she's wondering, is he going to cheat on her? But the deal is this. If a man or a woman is going to cheat, they're going to cheat no matter where you are, no matter where they are. You could live in the same house with him and he could still find a way to cheat. Girl, relax, calm down. This is ridiculous. I'm wishing them the best, though. I will say this, though. Derek's sisters, he needs to get them under control. He absolutely needs to get them under control. This behavior is absolutely disgusting. It's rude, it's upsetting, and it's odd. If Derek and Monique are going to survive this, he is definitely going to have to get his family together. And then he's going to have to let Monique know that she needs to grow all the way to hell up. Ignore this. Ignore those people. Block them. They're terrible. You don't have to deal with it. You don't deserve this, Monique. Just block them and move on. Eris and Cameron. Oh, God. Ugh. This is a couple that I don't get, I don't understand, and I'm sick of. This is real quick. This dude got arrested 13 or 18 days before he was supposed to get out the halfway house, this dude got arrested and sent back to jail for failing his breathalyzer test. So here she is, flying back from Florida, back to Ohio or back to Kentucky, wherever they are, so she can get this boy out of jail again. And then when he gets out of jail looking a mess, like always, we haven't seen him not looking a mess, even in his confessionals, still looking a mess. Anyway, he gets down on one knee while she's wearing the most unattractive shirt I have ever seen and asks her to marry him and has the nerve to have a ring. I said, oh, hell no. Hell no. Please let this be a script. Let this be a script. The whole time she's driving there to pick him up, she's talking about how this is a disappointment. She hopes that he's going to get his head on straight. And this is the last time he's going to go to jail because he's going to be the man in her daughter's life. And I said, really? Is he going to be the man in your daughter's life? I'm questioning your sanity. I'm questioning if you have any common sense. Why are you bringing this man into your daughter's life, period? He shouldn't be anywhere near your daughter. You don't know him outside of jail. This is the type of shit that I really can't stand. I hate it when people bring people into their children's lives. Any of you people watch Discovery ID? Any court TV, any law and crime, any oxygen? I'm just saying, you cannot just bring strange people into the lives of your children, especially when they're small children, when they are under the age of 18. Lord Jesus, hear me out. Cut the shit. This dude asked her to marry him and she says, yes, 1,000 times. Clearly she watches rom-com. I'm just saying, give me a damn break. Then she goes on to let us know that this wasn't the proposal she had thought it would be. She thought there'd be some wine, some flowers or something. I said, really? This wasn't the proposal of your dreams? What? You are out here picking him up from the second jail. And this wasn't the proposal you was going for? Imagine that. Girl, are you out your damn mind? Then this dude tells her that they need to get married, in hours. Because he'd like to be able to report to his PO and tell him that he's got a wife. So he can move down to Florida and mooch off of her some more. Hell no. So now she's in the back of her mind. Well, give me a day. I got to get my friends and family from Florida. So your friends and family are going to hop on the next thing smoking from Florida to come and watch this shit? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Anyway, I'm sick of them. Moving on. Gabby and Chris. We about to be done with them real quick too, because this couple makes me real sick. So anyway, we find out that this dude did not get left at the train station. He's not left at the train station. She shows up trying to be cute, talking about you don't like hide and seek or whatever. I don't know what she said, but just ridiculous. These two make me sick. Okay, so they're walking from the train station. He's got an attitude. Where's your car? What do you mean we're walking? She says the car is in the shop, so we're going to have to walk this 5 blocks back to the house. Why is the car in the shop? It's always something. It's always something. And she's clearly hiding something. I'm starting to think that this girl has lost that car, that the car has been repoed, because didn't we see her in the last episode? Wasn't she in a Uber? I don't know. Something is wrong with this. And then she asked him, where's his wedding ring? Where's his wedding ring? And he says that he ain't gonna lie. He threw it out. And then he asked her, where's her wedding ring? And I'm thinking, did she pawn the wedding ring? What is going on here? These two, you being disrespectful. Okay, both of them are disrespectful, toxic people who are just too damn much. Okay, I have had it with the two of them. I have had it. And you know who else I've had it with? Chris's mama. She floating around on all the social media sites defending her son, talking about he only whooped Gabby like that because he was protecting himself. She had a knife. Really? Really? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You should not be out here defending this bullshit. I'm just saying. Anyway, he's in the house talking about all he wanted some sex. I'm going to put it that way. Boy, you disgusting. Both of them are two toxic people that absolutely have no business together. They are a train wreck waiting to happen. They are an episode of Meet, Marry, and Kill waiting to happen. I'm just saying these two are ridiculous. I am glad that they are officially separated. I am glad that he is in jail for whooping on that woman. And I am glad that she is doing something. Do something. Do anything. But one thing is for sure, the two of them have made me sick. I'm done. I just think it's ridiculous. I was going to be done, but now I just thought about something else. This dude is mad as hell, and you know why he's mad? Because he's dumb. He was mad because he gave her all that money, then he gave his mom the rest of the money, and now here he is out of jail without a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, and that is your own fault for being dumb. Why the hell would you give this girl $60,000? Why would you give the rest of the money to your mama when you know you don't have shit? Neither one of them gave a damn about you, at least not enough to put some money to the side. She treating you like shit, like you ain't nothing because you don't have any money now. You don't have shit now. And clearly she don't either. This is straight bullshit. And he's talking about he's the catch. Catch a what? Donkey of the day is more like it. And then she's talking about she's the catch. She's the whale at the end of the performance at SeaWorld. I'm sick of the shit. Girl, if we had the opportunity to throw you in there with the whales, I would. I'm just saying, I'm tired. I'm getting upset. Moving on. I'm going to move on. I'm serious. I'm moving on this time. Damn it. Ashley and Travis. I thought we were going to get an episode where this woman wasn't crying. I thought we were going to get an episode where she didn't cry, but no. No, here she is crying again. Listen, this couple both look high every time. I don't know if they do the drugs, but they look like it. If they don't do the meth, they do the Xanax. In my opinion, I don't know. This is alleged. Something is wrong with the both of them. Something is wrong with the both of them. She is always, let me take off your shirt. Can I touch you? Oh, God. It's gross. It's giving nasty. It's giving everybody get in the shower. It's too much. She buys him a shirt that says, here, treasure, 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 and gets him a metal detector. I said, what does he need this metal detector for? To find your safe under the sink in the bathroom? Because that's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to get all his treasure right out of your safe, you big dummy. I am getting sick of this. I am getting sick of this. They are out on the beach having this romantic day. Oh, he is loving it. They're riding down to the marina so they can have a little boat trip. He's looking at all these big mansions as they ride down to the marina, thinking they about to buy something like this one day in the future. And then they're laid up on the boat. And he's talking about he is so excited that we have money to do all this. We don't have any money. We don't have any money. You don't have a job, Travis. What the hell? He is laid back. He's got dreams. He got fantasies. They about to do X, Y, and Z. Oh, we are about to pull down some money in this jewelry business. We about to work hard and play harder. We X, Y, and Z. And she's sitting there looking sad and pitiful and crying and carrying on because the truth is she don't have no money. She don't have no money. You faking the funk for this dude. And he is going to rob you for whatever you have left. Listen, stop being dumb. Okay? You would have did better off with Milton or Martin or whoever that is that dog sits that lives next door and is also a handyman. He may be weird. He's weird. But he is better than Travis. Quit playing. This is ridiculous. You are about to see your future go up in smoke. Travis is going to rob you blind. I'm just saying, moving on. Oh, by the way, before we move on, Travis, stop pulling them damn socks up to your knees like that. Every time I see those damn socks, I think of Uncle Eddie from National Lampoon's Vacation. Pull them down. Daggone it. Nathan and Skylar. This is going to be quick too because I'm sick of them. So, is it true? Did Nathan steal that stuff that he made for her for breakfast? She's going to come down the steps in this house that she keeps complaining about that is free to her, which I think is rude. She comes downstairs. He's so excited. He's done fixed her this concoction and he says it's just like jail with almond milk. Yeah, but you're not in jail. Oh gosh, release the jail. Release the jail. He says that he stole some oranges and bananas, a donut and a muffin, and he mixed it all together and put it in a bowl. It looked like a pile of shit with bananas around it. I said, oh, this is terrible. What happened with a scrambled egg and a piece of bacon? What is this? Anyway, She's talking about her and her friend Gracie, who she met in jail and then spent time with at the halfway house, who is currently still in the halfway house, is going to have their hair done. Now, let me just tell you this. Now, where they are is about 45 minutes from Columbus, Ohio. And when they went to get their hair done, I said, that shit don't look that great. And I started thinking to myself, if they would have just drove the 45 minutes, they could have called my stylist, Mia, and she would have hooked them up. They would have came out of there looking flawless. I didn't see a big difference. The curls wasn't curling like they should. The color wasn't popping like it should. I said, you could have called Mia and she would have, took care of your hair real good. And not only that, the people at the halfway house, they would have never been at Mia's shop 45 minutes away. I'm just saying that hair, I didn't love it. Anyway, moving on. I'm there in the shop. They want the ladies to know they've been in jail. They just got out of jail. And now she living with Nathan, who is real insecure. I said, you know what? He's real insecure for a reason. Even though he should get some help. Get some help, Nathan. You are giving me psycho vibes. I'm not here for it. No, sir. Get some help. Anyway, the whole time they're there, she's blowing this man's phone up. Oh my God, I hope he's not had a relapse. I hope he's not overdosed somewhere. He's possibly doing the drugs. I said, girl, you've been out of jail for 2 days. Why the hell would he have a relapse? Why the hell would he be overdosed? The whole time you was in jail, he didn't relapse and overdose. He's got a job. He is doing shit. And I said to myself, 9 times out of 10, that man is not answering that phone because he is busy trying to remodel that nasty ass bedroom that y'all live in, trying to make it nice for you so that you can stop whining and complaining and acting as if you are some kind of damn princess when you really a drug fiend. I'm just saying, shit, they done pissed me off. Leave this man the hell alone. And what else pissed me off? That Gracie girl. Okay, she's talking about it was Nathan's fault that Skylar got sent back to jail. I said, you too, damn it. You too. It is not his fault. I don't care if it was for the reason he said or the reason Skylar said. The point is you got sent back to jail because you missed curfew. You got a watch. You got a cell phone. If it's not, it is your responsibility to get your ass back to that halfway house, not his. And Skylar, you are trying to act like Nathan might be a bad influence on you. I think that you are also a bad influence on Nathan and a bad influence on Gracie. And Gracie is a bad influence on the both of you. Gracie is the one who is here at the hair salon with you when she is not supposed to be. And then she goes back to the house with you when she's not supposed to be. So I certainly hope the people at the halfway house don't send her ass back to jail, because that too would be Nathan's fault, I bet. I don't think so. Anyway, I'm over these people. Anyway, you guys, get down to the comments and let me know what you think. And until next time, bye.